All right, here I am in St. Charles, ready to race. I got here around 2:30, picked up my race packet, went and did the course tour run, which also served as my last training run. So I am officially done training for the marathon. Um, yeah, that's a good feeling. I'm healthy, no injuries, another win. Yeah, so as far as the training goes, that was one of my primary goals, was to train smart, not get injured, not miss runs. I checked all of those boxes. So as far as lead up to the marathon goes, I'm feeling pretty good. Not feeling super nervous right now. I have felt pretty nervous throughout the week, so it's probably just the calm before the storm. I'm sure at 9 o'clock tonight I'm going to be bouncing off the walls. I'm not going to be able to sleep, but for now I feel pretty good. More than anything, I'm just ready to do this. So that's the good news. Bad news is I hadn't been really keeping track of the weather because why? I mean, it's the Midwest. The weather changes more often than I change my underwear. So, what's the point in torturing myself about it? I just figured check it, the night before. Pack accordingly, pack for any kind of weather that you could have, and, check the night before and set your race gear out. The way I look at it right now, it doesn't matter what the weather throws at me. My job is still the same. I trained to try to qualify for Boston, and Boston isn't going to give me extra minutes for the weather being crappy. I just have to deal with it. So I'll wake up and deal with whatever Mother Nature throws at me tomorrow, and hopefully still able to get a result. So feeling pretty good. That battle's won, so only battle left is tomorrow. So I did get some other good news, though. It sounded like from some of the other people on the course today that the chances of getting into Boston are actually better right now than people thought. It's been a really hot summer, so there haven't been as many qualifiers as usually there are. So it sounds like I might not have to go as much faster than the qualifying standard than I thought I was. Kind of butchered that last bit. I might not have to go as fast as I thought I would have to go to actually be able to race at Boston. For me, 35 to 39 age group, a 3:10 is technically a qualifying time, but that doesn't guarantee you entry into the actual race. It counts as a BQ, but the way they do the registration process, you get to register based on how much you beat the Boston qualifying standard by. So if you're in my age group and you get a 2:59, you're one of the first people to register. You're pretty much guaranteed entry. If you get a 3:09:59, you are one of the last people to register. And if there are a bunch of really fast people that year, you might be screwed, even though you got technically a Boston qualifying time. So anyway, long-winded description, but the hope is I might not have to. The pace group that I'm in is going to be going for a 3:06 because that's kind of where they thought you'd have to be to really guarantee yourself entry. Sounds like I might not have to go that fast. I'm still going to try to go as fast as I can, so I guess it doesn't really matter from a race planning standpoint, but just to have that in the back of your mind that you got an extra couple of minutes if things kind of go sideways on you can just sometimes give you the mental edge to feel a little better going into the race. And as we know, with races of this length, so much of it is mental that every little bit helps. So anyway, getting along here. So moral of the story, I'm feeling pretty good. I'm healthy. I've done everything I can do up to this point to prepare myself. So now I just have to go out and hope that the performance reflects that. So hopefully the next video I make is me jumping up and down and screaming with joy and not like slamming my phone on the ground. So deuces.